Hello! We've started the live, so I'm just going to wait to see, let a few people in. So this morning we are going to be doing a guided hand reflexology session. I'm just going to get my wax. So I'm just going to wait a few minutes before we start. Okay. So today I've decided to do a hand reflexology session. I'm a trained reflexologist. I've got therapy room in East Dulwich, where I do facials, reflexology. A lot of my clients at the moment, hi Redders, we've just started. How are you? Give me a wave if you can hear me okay. So a lot of my clients at the moment are dealing with a lot of stress from going back to work. A lot of people are tired, getting back pain. A lot of it is stress related. So I've had a lot of comments through. I asked earlier this week what everyone would like me to focus on. So I am focusing today on some of the things that people have said. I can't fit everything into this 15-minute session, so I'm going to do another session later on next week. So today we are going to be doing, hi the White Hat Studio, thanks for joining. We're just about to start. Hi guys, thanks for joining. So we're just about to start. If you can grab some hand cream, if you have any massage oil, anything like that that's just going to give you a bit of slip on the hands, just so you're not dragging your skin, it will be easier for you to do this 15-minute massage. Hi, is everyone okay? Give me a wave if you can hear me okay as well, because I know I have connection issues sometimes. So I was saying that a lot of my clients at the moment are complaining of stress, especially as people are going back to work. So we are dealing with today, oh great, thank you, you can hear me. We're dealing with today hormones, stress-related hormones, so the adrenal gland, your pituitary gland, which is the master gland that controls all of the hormones. We're also going to deal with general relaxation, anxiety, and general pain, as well as back pain, because someone has specifically asked me to focus on back pain as well. Okay, so if you're all ready, just as I've been doing, just put a bit of massage oil or wax or hand cream into your hands and just make sure it's all nicely rubbed in so that you've got enough slip on the hands. Okay, so this is part of the relaxation of the hands. We use our hands so much day to day and we never really look after them, do we? So just clap your fingers together and just pull the fingers out. Okay. And next, just stretch out your hand. You can do this in any position that you feel comfortable. I'm just doing it like this to show you on camera. You can really feel it in your wrists, all the tension coming through. Okay, and then we're going to just massage through the whole hand, okay? And using the backs of your fingers as well on the back of your hand. And take it all the way through on both hands. Sorry, came off camera there. And especially in this part here, really get in to that fleshy part, because that holds a lot of tension. Okay, Next, we're going to circle using your thumb. It's just quite difficult for me. Using your thumb, just circle all the way up the finger once and then just drag down the sides. So, here we go. Circle up the finger and then drag down. So this is helping your sympathetic nervous system. So when you go into fight or flight mode, your parasympathetic nervous system kicks in. This is your sympathetic nervous system, so it helps you relax. Okay, so it's bringing down your stress levels. All the cranial nerves are linked to here as well, so it's a really good stress reliever. So we're going to do that on both hands. So changing over. So for anyone who has just joined, this is just a quick 15-minute session. I've had lots of people sending comments of what they'd like me to focus on in this session. I can't fit everything in, so I will be doing another session later in the week. So if there's anything that any of you would like me to focus on that I haven't said, just pop me a message and I'll add it into one of the routines. Okay, now the next thing I want to show you is what we call in reflexology a caterpillar walk. So using your thumb, you're going to put pressure on the tip of your thumb and then release. So it's like a caterpillar walking up, okay? So you can do that with your thumb and also with your finger. So that's what we're going to be using today, okay? So put the pressure on the thumb, cause that bend in the thumb, and then release. So you travel up the hand like this, okay? So we are going to move on to the spine. So we're going to relax the spine with this caterpillar walk going up. Okay, and take that to the tip of the thumb and then back down. So if you want to give yourself a longer session, you can do all of these moves 3 times, okay? But otherwise I'll be here for an hour, so I'm just going to do it once to show you the points. Hi Lolly, thanks for joining. We've just started. Okay. So then next we're going to go along the diaphragm line, okay? So we're going to take that caterpillar walk. I'm going to do it with my finger just for ease to show you. So you do it with your thumb and take it along this line here. So in the middle of where your finger meets your thumb, you've got this line. So just under the hard part of the hand, this is the diaphragm line. So we're going to take it all the way along. And nice deep breaths when you do this. So you're opening up your diaphragm. And take it back the other way. Nice deep breaths. Okay. So next we are going to activate the solar plexus. So your solar plexus is your seat of emotions, okay? So we're going to press. If you cup with your hand, the indent that it makes here, that's your solar plexus, okay? So we're going to press in and take a nice deep breath in as we do it, and then we're going to exhale. We're going to do that 3 times, okay? It can feel a bit tender. Okay, so breathe in and relax. Breathe in and release. And breathe in again and release. Okay, and then we are just going to massage all around the stomach, okay, because we're dealing with emotions. The gut is like the emotional brain, so there's a reason why we've got sayings like, oh, I can feel it in my gut, or when you're nervous, you get butterflies, or something is gut-wrenching, it's because there is a close relationship between the brain and the stomach. So how often when you're really hungry and you start thinking of food, you feel all your sort of your stomach going and you're salivating? It's because the brain's already starting to activate what's happening with the stomach, and it works the other way too. So if you've got a really bad stomach, it can give you sort of headaches, and if you're in a bad mood, you can get stomach ache and stomach cramps. So we're just working this all through. Okay, then we're going to deal with the hormones, and specifically hormones that are related to stress. So first of all, I want you to find the fleshy part in the middle of the thumb. So we're going to press this in and hold, and then we'll be releasing. Okay, so this is the pituitary gland. So the pituitary gland is the master gland that controls all of the hormones. And the hormones are like chemical messengers that filter into the bloodstream and travel to all of the organs and basically tell the organs what to do. So this is just balancing out those hormones. Okay, and next we're going to go to the thyroid. So the thyroid controls your metabolism. So that finger walking that I showed you through the neck of the thumb. Okay. And then we're going to go to the adrenal gland. So if you look between your two fingers here, this line, take it down to just above the fleshy part. And you're going to have your thumb on the outside and you're going to press in. This can feel tender, so go gently to start with. The adrenal gland does many things, but the thing that I'm focusing on today is the cortisol. So cortisol is your stress hormone. So it also has a big impact on your immune system. So we're just going to press in and out. So have you ever been really, really busy at work and really stressed out at work, working to the max, and you don't get sick? You're just on autopilot. That's because your cortisone levels have really kicked in, and it basically puts you into a slight case of fight or flight. So it makes sure that you don't get sick, and but what it does is it takes away attention from other organs. So like your digestive system isn't very efficient. How often do you then go on holiday after that long period of working hard and get sick? It's because your cortisol levels have come down, and then you become sick because your immune system isn't heightened. So although that sounds like a good thing, it's actually not to have too much cortisol in the system. So we're just activating the adrenals. Okay, and then finally for the hormones, you want to find the part of your wrist. If you bend your wrist, if you find this little part of the wrist here, when you bend it, there's a dip. If you can find that and just press in for me. This is ovaries and testes for the men. So this is just the final move for the hormone balance. Okay. And then for general pain relief, as I've had quite a few people ask, it's very similar to the adrenal area. So you want to hold your fingers like this. Find there's a hard part, there's a muscle here, and just where the muscle finishes, you want to pinch with quite a bit of pressure into this area. And that really is good for general pain. Okay. So we're going to move on to the other hand, and I'll go a little bit quicker this time because we are keeping these to 15 minutes and it's so hard to keep to the time. So first of all, we're going to circle the thumb and bring it down. Circle the finger, bring it down. as I say, you can use these motions 3 times to give you a longer session. And next the spine, so you're going to do your caterpillar walk up the side of the thumb and back down. I'm going to use my finger for the video, but you'll be using your thumb all the way down. And if you feel along the way that there's any sort of like gritty or it feels like fatty tissue, just keep working that area through, okay, because that will be a toxin buildup. And you can just release that through and your lymphatic system will eliminate that. So next it's the diaphragm line. So again, using your thumb, caterpillar walk across and then back the other way. Okay. And then we're going to go into the solar plexus. So press in and nice deep breath. And release. And press in. And release. And press in. And release. And then working the general stomach area. So just firm circular motions. This also helps if you're constipated, really gets things going. Okay, and then onto the hormones. So find the fatty part in your thumb and just press in with firm pressure and hold for about 10 seconds and release. So do that 3 times and do some nice deep breathing with that one, okay? The thyroid, going to finger walk across the middle of the thumb. So this is helping with the metabolism. And then the adrenal gland. So find your adrenal, come down the middle of the 2 fingers, just where this fatty area is here. We're going to press in. And this can be quite tender. I've been quite stressed this week with my cat being really sick. If anyone follows my lives, they'll know all about the cat issue, but I've been very, very stressed. So for me, this is so tender. But it's what is needed. Okay. And then moving on to the general pain relief. Find the muscle and come just down and press in. The other way to find it if you're having trouble is to hold your hand like this, and you can see that raised part, grab it, okay? So you see the raised part here and just grab and release. And that is really good for general pain, backache, if you're getting neck ache, things like that, just general pain relief is really good. Okay. And to finish off, we're just going to relax the hands and stretch them out. And massage through. Just give them a bit of TLC, a bit of love. Okay, so that was a really, really quick introduction to just a few topics for hand reflexology. So if there's anything that you want me to focus on next time that I didn't touch upon, just pop me a message, you can send me a DM or comment onto this video, and I will add it into another routine. Okay, have a lovely day everyone, and thanks for watching. Bye.